Hello, I'm Joanne Elphinston and I'm the creator of the GEMS movement system for rehabilitation and performance movement. And I would like to take just a little bit of time with you right now to reconnect with your breathing. Now, when you're under pressure, you're under stress, then the first thing that changes is your breathing. Now you might find that you're breathing a little more rapidly, perhaps a little less deeply, but also your actual breathing pattern will change. And that's what I'd like to reconnect you to right now. Because what's brilliant about breathing is although it's so sensitive to what's happening to us emotionally, we can also use it as one of the most effective ways to start regulating ourselves again. Yep, coming back to a slightly calmer place. So we're going to use a really simple technique right now. I'm going to ask you to put a hand on your chest and one on your belly. Now, before we start, I'm going to ask you to just become aware of how your feet are connecting with the floor and how your pelvis is connecting with the chair. Feel the weight of it for a moment. Now you're going to become aware of your breathing. And you're going to do it by becoming aware of the motion underneath your hands. Now there is no need to do deep breathing. We're focusing on natural breathing. What we want you to be doing just throughout the day. Now initially you might find that one hand is moving more than the other on the in-breath. Let's just talk about that for the moment. So perhaps you find that the chest hand is moving up away from the belly hand. So that's a great discovery. What it means is we're not actually using the full capacity that's available to us in our whole torso. Because when we breathe, actually our whole body breathes. The pressure increases in our chest with an in-breath, which increases pressure down into the abdomen, which then absorbs it. Our hips absorb it. Even our shoulders absorb it. So truly, when we breathe our whole body. So if you're aware that your chest hand is moving up away from your belly hand, it's moving up towards your head, just take a moment to see if there's any potential for the belly to expand on your in-breath. And then come back to checking. Does my chest move as I breathe in? Does my belly move as I breathe in? Both of them should expand forward and then subside back with the breath. But if that's not happening for you right now, it's okay. This is about reminding your body that you have options. Perhaps what we might notice is on the out breath, do both hands move? Now you might notice that you're using your stomach muscles to squeeze the air out. Actually, it's not necessary, not at this level. What that usually means is that we're forgetting to let the air out of our chest. So perhaps as we breathe out, we can feel a sinking under the chest hand. And if we get that sinking, perhaps we don't need to squeeze the air out under the belly hand. And we come back to asking, do both hands move on the in-breath? And do both hands move on the out-breath? Now rest for a moment. Rest your awareness from your breath and bring it back into the weight of your hips on the chair. Can you feel the pelvis really sinking onto that chair? And if we do, we can come back to the breath. Are both of the hands moving on the in-breath? And are both of the hands moving on the out-breath? Without effort. It's how easily can we breathe? How easy and smooth, how little friction is there on the in-breath? How little friction on the out-breath? And then rest again. Now there's so many things that we can do with the breathing, but often we're not aware of our breathing pattern. So just for now, when you get a chance, just check in and just see, am I breathing all of myself? Can I remind the bit that's forgotten to be involved, or maybe that I've got tense in? Invite it to soften, and then on the way out, again remember that all of us softens back in again. Whenever you need it, just check in with that little bit of breathing to find a little bit of calm. Thanks and bye-bye for now.